What if wildlife came knocking at your door? In a serene Russian village where life unfolded in a predictable rhythm, an extraordinary event took place. Picture an elderly woman, a lifelong farmer, and an extraordinary pet that transformed the entire community. How did a serendipitous meeting blossom into a remarkable friendship? What inspired a wild animal to safeguard a human? Most importantly, what insights does this incredible bond impart? This tale is not merely exceptional. It challenges us to reconsider our connection with the world around us, blurring the boundaries between the domestic and the wild. In a quaint village in central Russia, nestled among towering cedar forests, life unfolded with a serene and steady rhythm. Within the charming wooden homes and meticulously cared for gardens resided individuals whose lives were deeply intertwined with the wilderness. Yet, none could have foreseen that one day, this bond with nature would reveal itself in the most astonishing manner. The main character of this amazing story was an elderly woman named Sarah. All of her life, she had worked as a milkmaid on the local farm, earning the respect of her fellow villagers for her hard work and kind heart. Despite her advanced age and weakening eyesight, Sarah continued to live alone in her cozy little house on the outskirts of the village. 3 years ago, fate presented Sarah with an unexpected gift. On one ordinary day, a local hunter known for his cunning and dishonesty knocked on her door. In his hands, he held a small fluffy ball that was mewing pitifully. "Sarah," said the hunter with faint care in his voice, "I know how you've dreamed of a kitten. Here, I've brought you the best one. Only it's special, a rare breed, so it cost a bit more." The old woman, whose heart was always open to animals, couldn't resist this offer. She gave the hunter her last savings and tenderly took the little creature into her arms, not suspecting that it wasn't a kitten at all, but a lynx cub whose mother had recently been killed by poachers. Thus began an amazing symbiosis between a human and a wild animal. Unaware of the true nature of her pet, Sarah surrounded it with care and love. She named him Mersic and eagerly awaited her return from work every day to spend time with her beloved pet. Time passed, and Mersic grew not by days but by hours. His unusual appearance and behavior caused surprise among the neighbors, but Sarah, whose eyesight was becoming worse, didn't notice anything strange. She was simply happy to have a faithful friend who brightened her lonely days. The truth was revealed only a month later when Sarah's granddaughter Salome came to visit. The girl, seeing Mersic, immediately realized that before her was not a domestic cat but a real lynx. Her shock and surprise were indescribable. "Grandma," Salome exclaimed, "do you know who you've taken in? It's a lynx." The woman was stunned by this revelation, but by that time, she had become so attached to Mersic that she flatly refused to let him go into the forest. "He's mine," she said firmly, "and I won't abandon him." Salome, understanding that the lynx would no longer be able to survive in the wild, agreed with her grandmother's decision. She helped arrange the house so that Mersic would be comfortable and taught her grandmother how to properly care for the unusual pet. Since then, the lives of Sarah and Mersic became even more closely connected. The lynx, raised in love and care, was gentle and affectionate with its owner. It never showed aggression, allowing the old woman to pet it and even sleeping at her feet. Salome, who often visited her grandmother, also became attached to Mersic. She loved walking with him in the forest, where the lynx could feel its natural habitat. Despite the freedom, Mersic always returned home, as if understanding that a real family was waiting for him there. The villagers gradually got used to the unusual pet. Some even came to see the tame lynx, marveling at its calm nature. Mersic became a local attraction, a symbol of how love and care can tame even a wild heart. But Mersic's true nature manifested itself on that fateful June day when a group of young people arrived in the village. Their noisy and aggressive behavior disrupted the usual way of life for the local residents. Loud music, alcohol consumption, and rude antics caused indignation among the villagers, but no one dared to openly confront the hooligans. The situation heated up when Salome went out into the street. Her beauty immediately attracted the attention of the tipsy young men. Their crude compliments and persistent harassment caused the girl disgust and fear. When one of the guys tried to forcibly drag Salome into a car, something incredible happened. Mersic jumped out of the nearest bushes with a loud roar. His huge body, powerful paws, and sharp fangs inspired terror. The lynx rushed at Salome's assailants, dealing blows left and right. The young men, not expecting such a turn of events, panicked and ran to their car. Mersic chased them to the very outskirts of the village, making sure they left and no longer posed a threat. He then returned to Salome, who tearfully embraced her savior. The story quickly spread throughout the village and its surroundings. Mersic became a true hero, his loyalty and bravery earning admiration even from those who had once been cautious of wild animals. When Sarah learned of Mersic's courageous act, tears of joy and pride filled her eyes. She realized that her choice to raise the lynx cub, despite the challenges, had been the right one. It was her kindness and nurturing that had shaped Mersic into a protector, ready to step in during times of need. This tale served as a powerful lesson for the villagers, illustrating that kindness and love can transcend any barriers, even those between humans and wild creatures. Years have passed since that day, yet the story of the tame lynx who saved a girl from trouble continues to be shared, evolving into a legend that underscores the strength of compassion and loyalty. The remarkable bond between Sarah and Mersic has come to symbolize the harmony between nature and civilization. It serves as a reminder that every act of kindness and care can have profound effects, and that sometimes the most unexpected friendships can prove to be the strongest and most steadfast.